Good morning, Co-Stats 13 class. I'm making this first video for you guys to go over the syllabus and go through Canvas. Also, I've been doing some videos, my hair looks kind of fluffy, and I've noticed that I don't really look at the camera, I look at the video or the thing I'm looking at on my computer, so if I'm not looking at you, the camera, don't be too worried. So, what have we got here? Let's go ahead and take a look at Canvas. If you log into the Canvas for the class and get to the home screen, you'll see a lot of information there. There is the class meeting time, which is Tuesday, Thursday, 11 to 12. And then there's also, my email there. And then some notes about the co-class as far as kind of the details, what it's supposed to do. It's going to help with the class. I'm going to post videos of example problems on the YouTube channel, which this video will be posted to, and which you'll need to link to from the module in Canvas, which we'll get to in a minute. And the idea is that after the co-classes on Tuesday and Thursday, I will make content after that to kind of do more examples of problems that you guys have questions about. Also, just as a side note, I've tried to get in touch with your Stats 13 teachers. I haven't heard back from them yet. I haven't looked at this material in a while, so it's definitely going to require more time for me, more effort for me to make sure that I kind of know what's going on in your class. So if you, at this point, have information about your class, you want to send to me like a syllabus from the teacher or any kind of homework problems, that would be great if someone sent that to me. But it's fine for now. As far as this class, it's graded pass, no pass. We'll talk about the grading scheme a little later on, but the very basics are 70% of the class is based on participation, attending, doing a few other things which we'll lay out later. 30% of the class grade is based on weekly quizzes. The quizzes, you get full credit if you try them. The whole point of them is just so that you can get some feedback on how you understand the material. The class is worth one workload unit. It doesn't apply to graduation, but it does apply towards being a full-time student this quarter. And the last thing in the notes part is you can use the discussion tab in Canvas to converse with each other if you want me to see it and have the ability to chime in to say, like, you have a question that you're talking to a classmate about, but you wanted to kind of do it over the discussion so I could see it and then offer my advice if you want it. Anyway, some notes about Stats 13 in specific, the class you're taking. It's important to stay engaged with the lecture and the homework as we go. There's a lot of algebra in this class, and if you don't understand the previous lecture, it can be difficult to keep up with the class. Successful students are usually spending anywhere from 10 to 20 hours a week doing homework, practicing, etc. The more you practice, the better you'll understand. And make sure you get help as soon as you need it. This is definitely a good step, getting help in the Co-Stats class. You can also get help with an online drop-in tutoring appointment. There's a link on this front page to that you should be able to click on, and it'll take you to the AATC web page where there's another place you can click to schedule a tutoring appointment. There will be stats tutoring, I've been told. Below that, there's other places to get help. There's the general AATC website. There's Grant's website, which does have some statistics information on it. There's my website, which is trash because I haven't done anything with it. So you can click on it and you will see nothing really. And then there's again a link to the drop-in tutoring appointments. Below all of this on the home page, or the syllabus page, whichever, they're the same essentially in this class, you will see a course summary which shows all of the assignments and their due dates. And we'll go over that by clicking on the assignments tab, but not out until we first look at the announcements tab. So under announcements, there are two announcements I've already posted. There's whose Stats 13 class are you in? If everyone could please go to that announcement and just type in your professor's name. It's either Nimdari or Whitener, I believe. That way I can separate you all into different groups in case there's a reason. I might want to be like, hey, people in Whitener's class, you guys should work on this together. Or people in Nimdari's class, there's a practice test and you guys should be ready for this. The other announcement is the Zoom meeting announcement. It's just another place where there's a link to the class Zoom meeting. It's the same as the one that's on the page we're just on. Excuse me. There will be, every time you join the Zoom meeting, you'll be required to register and enter your student ID number so that we can track the number of students who are attending class, as we usually do for co-classes. I will also require a password because I don't want people who are not supposed to be in the class joining the class, because apparently there's been some problems with that the last couple of days in the Zoom world. Let's go ahead and look at assignments. So there are 3 different types of assignments on the assignments page. There's the reflections, which are optional. You can do a weekly reflection to get a participation point that goes towards your 6 participation points for the week. There is the participation, gosh, I really struggle saying that. There is the participation points week number 1. That's where you will go, you'll click on the link, you click on the assignment, and then once you click on that, there will be a link in there, which is not there yet. I have to do that today or tomorrow. There'll be a link in there that you click on that will take you to a Google assignment, and then if you click on the Google Doc and the Google assignment, you can fill it out and let me know how many points you have gotten during the week, up to a maximum of 6. And we'll talk about ways you can get points in it. But basically, the 70% of your total class grade, the participation part is based on getting up to 6 points a week throughout the 10 weeks. I guess there's 60 total participation points available. I shouldn't make it 70, but 60 is what we got. There was something else I was going to say here. Oh yeah, so I'll fill out that link. Yeah, and we'll discuss how you get the rest of those points after that. Let's go back to the assignments. And we will see below that there's the quiz number 1. So quiz number 1, if you click on that link, it will open up and you'll see some instructions, and then you'll see a little thing to load quiz number 1 in a new window. When you click on that, it'll take you to Gradescope, where you can then click on the appropriate quiz for that week. Again, the quiz is purely so that you can get some feedback about how you're doing. As long as you do the quiz, even if you do it all completely wrong, you will get all the points for doing the quiz for that 30% of your grade. Now, by the way, passing the class, you have to get 75% total, so you need some combination of some percentage of the participation grade and some percentage of the quiz grade. I think all of you should get 100% of the participation and quiz grade, so I don't think it's going to be a problem for people to pass this 1 unit pass no pass class. Let's go on to discussions. You can start a discussion, you can contribute to a discussion. I've started a discussion that says you got questions, so if you have any questions you want to ask, that's a place you can do it. You can also send me an email. Grades, there shouldn't be anything in there yet. I don't know if I click on grades, I have to go back. So yeah, there's nothing in grades yet. Back to courses, to stats. Oh, come on. Sorry, I'm having trouble. So back to co-stats. Below grades, there's people which apparently you can't access. That's why I'm having you all just write your name of your teacher in the announcement. Then we have files, and you can just see the co-class grading scheme, which we'll click on in a moment. There's also below that the syllabus, which just takes you back to the home page / the syllabus page. There's the quizzes section, which has the course polls or surveys. So every week you can do a poll / survey for 1 participation point, and it's basically just answering the questions I posted there. It's not that hard. Click on it, click on the thing, fill it out. You don't have to do it. The polls are optional, just like the weekly reflections are also optional. Down to modules, which is where you'll find most of the stuff not on the homepage. So there are 3 modules. 2 of them don't have anything yet. One is the useful handouts module. One is the videos on YouTube module, which will have content as soon as I'm done with this video. And the third one is the grading module. So if you click on the co-class grading scheme in the grading module, you will see how you're going to be graded in the class. So again, 70% for participation, 30% for quizzes. To get the 6 participation points a week, up to 6, you can get, I'm actually going to change this because our class only meets twice a week. You can get 3 points for attending a live session of class. So when we meet from 10 to 11 on Tuesday and Thursday, you get 3 points for each of those. If you attend both of those, you'll get all the participation points in the class, and you won't have to do anything else. But there are other ways you can get points as well. You can get 1 point for starting a discussion thread. You can get 1 point for contributing to a discussion topic. You can get 1 point for holding an online study session with a classmate. You can get 1 point for doing the weekly reflection. You can get 1 point for doing the weekly poll or survey. So all of you should very easily be able to get all the participation points for the week. And I am going to change that to 3 points instead of 2. In fact, let me write that down so I remember to do it. 3 points, not 2, for co-stats. Alright. And then below that, you'll see 30% for weekly quizzes, which again spells out that you just did do the quiz. And then on the next page below that, you will see the weekly participation point log, which is the thing I discussed before, how you're going to click on the on the thing in the assignments to go to this, and a little link to the Google assignment that will let you fill it out and submit it. And you have to submit it. It shouldn't be too bad, but it's just easier than me trying to tabulate all of your points each week for all of you. Below modules, there's nothing really else. I might fill out the attendance, but I might not, because I think I'm just going to have to do it through Zoom. So I think that is about it. A couple of things I also want to say, because I have a couple notes here. When we do have a Zoom meeting for class, you can use the chat function, all kinds of stuff. But if you want, you can also pin me so that I'm like the biggest screen. That way, if I'm writing stuff on the whiteboard back here, you can all see it more clearly, because all of my writing is pretty visible on the screen I'm looking at right now. I don't know what kind of screen you're looking at. So if you have a small screen, especially, you might want to make my video bigger so you can see what's going on. But it all depends on what we're doing. So that looks like about it. I will try to be very communicative with you. Again, if you hear things from either your teachers, Namdari or Whitener, that you think I should know about, don't hesitate to send me an email or post it in the discussion or whatever way you think is best. I look forward to seeing you guys this quarter and finally getting started doing some statistics. And God, my pronunciation is wonderful. So I'm going to work on talking better. And I will see you all next Tuesday at 10. And feel free to contact me before that if you have questions, concerns, or just want to say hi. All right, I'm going to stop the video and see you all later. Bye.